I want to speak, but I don't know what to say. To see my people being hurt and being afraid, it fills me with rage. I want to yell, I want to scream, I want you to take a seat and listen to the stories being told. Not everyone is what people are trying to make you believe. A product of a situation you want to leave in order to better yourself, to find a home, a place, and earn monetary compensation de manera decente para tener un futuro para ti y para los tuyos. Pagar impuestos sin recibir nada a cambio. No hay lujos cuando se vive así. Se chinga día y noche en los campos o en lo que caiga, pero con la frente muy en alto. No son criminales, no son lo que creen, son gente decente que quiere vivir. Tal vez ilegal, but have you done everything right? Especially when it was your child that you wanted to feed? Look in the mirror. Are you squeaky clean? Never lied for a free school lunch or the infamous EBT? They make the economy go around so you can have your 9 to 5 and a healthy lifestyle. When was the last time you said, I'll apply to work in a packing house, in a field picking fruit, sembrando cosecha, lavando los trastes in the back corner of a restaurant, or wiping the floors and making the beds of people you've quite literally never met? I want to shout, I want to yell a los cuatro vientos que todos están mal, están tapados y creen en las maldades that are being said to taint and wash your brain, to be cruel and inhumane. This isn't normal. Today I heard someone say, if before Jesus I stood, I'd need proof of a legal stay. Shocked into silence, what was I supposed to say? I sat and I thought. Mark 12:30-31. Recite that to yourself. With all that hate, do you even love yourself? Criminales no son, perfectos tampoco, pero en realidad, ¿quién lo es? ¿Quién lo es? Alright, Book Amigos, we're going to get today started. We are going to get started with today's video because I want to make a video. So, I am going to be truthful with you all. I haven't been writing, and I haven't been reading, and I haven't been doing very much of anything. I don't think I've even really left my house in the past week or so. Week. After the Barnes & Noble event and all that good stuff. And that is because on Monday, January 27th, I lost my grandmother. It didn't come as a surprise. She was 90 years old, and she had been sick for a few weeks now. And although I thought I was mentally prepared for this, I was not. Her passing has hit me like a ton of bricks, and it's something that I was not prepared for in the slightest. I see pictures of her and I smile or I cry. I think of her and I cry or I smile. It's a lot. Being flooded by emotions and just the simple fact that she's gone and that's it. Has been incredibly hard for me to wrap my head around. Personally, I think I typically do good with these types of situations. I'm a firm believer that everything in God's hands, life will run its course as it should. And honestly, at the age of 90, I can say that my grandmother lived a full life. I hate speaking of her in past tense, but my grandmother taught me a lot. She taught me how to be resilient. She taught me how to be strong and brave. She taught me how to have tough skin. She taught me how to live life. Her bravery, her willingness to strive, to continue, to not give up, to do everything that she had to do in order to live a life and live it as she did is admirable and will always be admirable. And for that reason, I feel like I took after her in a lot of ways, and I've always said this, and I said it to her as well. I mean, both of my grandmothers know this, but my grandma was the biggest a-hole on the planet, and I love that about her. I love when she would tell me my truth, when she would see me, and the first thing she said was like, "Ay, mija, you're fat," you know? I loved it because it just, I don't know, I thought it was cute. But I never took offense to anything she told me, and it was just, that's just the way she was. That's what I've known for, that's what I've known her for all my life, and she taught me how to have tough skin, how to be stubborn, and do all those things. And honestly, I'm gonna miss her. I miss her already, and it's been hard. So yeah, for that reason, I haven't been doing much of anything, but I do need to get my head back in the game and my ducks in a row, because I need to write these books. And I know my grandmother is watching me, and she's proud of me for writing the books that I have written, and for writing the books that will be written, or working on the books that will be written. So yeah, that's where I've been. All right, I took a little pause there because, yeah. Anyways, I am currently working on Project TBEB, which I've talked to you guys about before, but quickly, Project TBEB is my new novel. That is not the title of the novel, but I have been working on it for quite some time, and I have currently 19,000 words. However, I have hit a wall. So as you guys know, I don't necessarily plan anything ever. So because I took quite some time off from writing, I also don't know what's going on here or how long my hair has been like that, but I do apologize. What the heck was I saying? It's been a while since I've worked on this, and I am feeling a little bit lost. I'm not quite sure what's going on in the story anymore, and I want to revisit it. So for that reason, I have printed out what I have of the manuscript, which is 13 chapters. And I have my little notebook where I am jotting down just things that I think are important and inconsistencies that I find. I've already found some inconsistencies, and I've only read the prologue and chapter 1. So that says a lot. Thank the people above for rough drafts and editing processes. Anyways, so that's what I've been doing, and honestly, I'm having fun rereading my little book here and seeing what is coming into play. I will say that from the other books that I've written, this first draft of Project TBEB is not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it would be worse, and I'm gonna pat myself on the shoulder for that, because I can see that I am growing as a writer, and I love it. I love it. It's spectacular. On top of this, I don't remember if I mentioned it last time or not, but I'm gonna mention it now just in case. I did start writing. I don't know if it's gonna be a novel or just a novella, but it's a cowboy romance, and I started writing that because why not? And let's just say the one thing I was not anticipating was that I would be writing it in Spanish. I have one chapter, it's written in Spanish. It doesn't have a title yet. But I think it's interesting to write in Spanish. I love it. It's a little bit different, but I really do like it. I feel like I can be more descriptive in Spanish. I don't know. Spanish is something else. So I do have that going. Along with both of these things, I don't remember if I mentioned in a different video, but I will mention it here again, I suppose. I am also in the works of trying to get my debut novel, Without a Choice, which I'm gonna put right here, translated into Spanish, and I think it's gonna be amazing. I'm not sure the nitty-gritty and the details, but I am playing around with it and I am excited for that. That's gonna be great. So with that being said, I am going to continue reading this. I'm gonna read at least a chapter or two because it is currently 1:45 in the morning. So I'm gonna get that, jot a little bit of notes, and then we'll see where the rest of the night takes us. And I also want to get this video out for you guys in the morning or tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. So let's get working. Alright, book amigos, I brought the mic back and I finished chapter 2, so I only worked on one chapter, and what I did was basically I did a chapter per page, I suppose. So I have logistics as number 1, which is like the characters, locations, and all that good stuff, just like an overall overview of what I have going for my novel. And then the second one I have is the prologue, which self-explanatory, and it just kind of, I did like a little bullet point situation where I kind of recap what happens in the prologue. Same thing with chapter 1. On here I also added like a little thing at the bottom where I put things to add to the chapter and things to fix for the chapter, so that's that. And then for chapter 2, same thing. I also included, like, for example, chapter 2, I describe what one of the characters looks like. I almost said her name. So I added that onto here so I know what she looks like. And overall, they're just little summaries of what the chapters are with important things here and there things that I think are important that I should keep a note of. And I did everything on individual pages just because I have space. I'll have space at the bottom to add things or take things away, like cross things out and just jot down notes and stuff like that. So that's what I did there. I also printed the cover, just a little copy for myself, and it's black and white just because this is for the outlines and story plots and things like that. Hopefully I've never done this before, so hopefully this method helps me in the long run, and it makes things a little bit easier for myself. So yeah, that's what I did today for Project TBEB. I feel good about the work that I did. I could have done more, yes, or could I have done more? Yes, but it's okay. Baby steps. I'm also feeling a little agitated right now, a little like I want to cry. I don't know, my emotions are just like a roller coaster of emotions, and I think it's just natural. It is what it is. I have to go through the motions, I have to figure it all out, and I have to let myself grieve. Also, does anybody else feel like they say the word grief incorrectly? Because I always feel like I say it wrong. So I try not to say it, but yeah, fun fact, I suppose. Tomorrow, I think I am going to do another vlog and do this. I know at the end of the Barnes and Noble book signing event video, I said that the next video would be an interview questionnaire situation with Mr. Mans, but we haven't found the time to sit down and record that. We tried, but it was just like, I don't know. It was late and we just got talking and the conversation went a completely different route. So we turned off the camera and we just sat down and chit-chatted for a bit. But that video will be coming hopefully soon. We just need to find the time to sit down and record that. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you made it this far, thank you so much for joining me on this little weird adventure, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Toodles. Oh, wait. Don't leave yet. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, do all the YouTube thingies down below. My debut novel will be linked in the description box, whatever thingy, if you guys are interested and want to purchase it. And now I can say thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Toodles!